This is week 4 of the Safari Drawing Challenge. 5 different animals over 5 weeks with a bonus at the end. Today we're going to be drawing the hippopotamus, or the old hippo. So if you haven't drawn the other 3 tutorials, you can check them out in the playlist in the description below. Let's get started. To draw this hungry hippo, you're going to need some plain white paper, an eraser, a pencil and a black pen. We're going to start off our hippo by drawing a nice big oval shape towards the left-hand side of the page. So it's just a big shape like this, because hippos are the second largest land animal on Earth. That's after the African elephant, which we drew last week. Here we go, nice and lightly in pencil. Just pressing a little bit harder so that you can see it on the paper. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is far from perfect. So there we go. We're going to be drawing another oval shape, which is going to be the head. So they're going to be overlapping. You'll see what I mean. And it's slightly lower down, this one. So overlaps like this, comes downwards and comes round. Did you know that hippos can weigh up to 3,200 kilograms? That's the equivalent to 3 small cars. They are really heavy creatures. There we go. Excellent. We're going to add on the mouth, which is going to be this part. You'll see what I mean. So it's a shape that just comes down like this, comes round like that. We're then going to add the little ears. So there's one here, and then just one poking out from here. There's going to be an eye here, and this eye is actually going to be floating in the air. You'll see what we're going to do with that. Now for the legs. They've got short stumpy legs, so just coming out here from the bottom of this oval shape, I'm going to be drawing a line coming down. It's going to go left, it's going to go up again, just like this. We're then going to do the hind legs, so one coming down. It's going to stop further up, because the hippo's actually on a diagonal here. So I'm going to go across and up. We then have another leg, pops out round, across and up as well. There we go. So I'm switching to pen, but please carry on in pencil. This is just so that you can see it on camera. We're going to be drawing the back. So just starting here at the top of the back, I'm just going to be drawing a line following this big oval shape that we did before. So it's really nice and easy. Coming round. When we get to here, it's just going to dip inwards a little bit, just like that. We're then going to start the top of the hind leg. So it comes up and down. I'm going to add in the little toes. I say little toes, they're actually ginormous. Probably the size of my hand. Okay, so that comes round like so. I'm going to be drawing the rest of the foot. Goes to the left and then comes upwards and then curves round like so. I'm just going to draw a line across here as well. I'm going to carry on drawing the underside of the belly. So there's a little dip there. There's one more dip. Just here. Until we hit the front leg just there. We're going to carry on with the back. So just coming round here. Just comes all the way around. A slight dip there. And then joins this oval shape here, like so. Then comes round till we hit this ear part. Then we're going to be doing a little bit more detail, so comes out and round, and then comes inwards, and then for the rest of the cheek comes up, down, and outwards here for the big old mouth. So to stay cool, the hippopotamuses, they stay in the water and lakes or in rivers. That's why their eyes and their ears and their nostrils are on the top of their head, so they can keep the rest of their body underneath the water. And they're fabulous swimmers, absolutely amazing. They've actually got flaps on their ears and on their nostrils so that they can close when they're submerged. Very clever creatures. Okay, now we're going to be doing the eye. So just a tiny little slit like this. and then the eyelid, like that, and bottom eyelid, and then a couple of wrinkles on either side, so a big one there and a big one here, round like that, and then here for the other eye, just comes out like that, and then a bit of a wrinkle there. Now for the ears, got like little tubular ears really, little one sticking out there, and then one just going up like this and round, and then the inside part looks something like that. And I'm going to draw a couple of wrinkles just around it, just like so. I'm now going to draw the nostrils, so just a little slit here and a little slit there. And then there's a line going upwards just here in the center of the face. And then there's like a shape like that as well. And then a couple of wrinkles across. And that line carries upwards. All right, now for the bottom part of the mouth. So it comes round and out. A little bit goes inwards like this. A couple of teeth you can see around the side. And then lots of flaps of skin. So one big flap here, another big flap there. A line just coming out from behind this ear, just coming downwards. You can add in a few lines coming upwards from here, just to give it some shape. So now for the front leg, do a line coming round and then it goes downwards till we hit the foot and those big old toes. There we go. So also hippos can secrete this red oily liquid, and that also keeps its skin from drying out, and it can act as a sunblock. They are extremely clever creatures. Right, I'm just going to draw the toenails just here. And a couple of wrinkles. And then the other foot's just peeping out from behind here. We can't see much of it, but we can add in a few little toes. So one toe and the other one. There we go. And then also for this other hind leg, which comes down and round. A couple of toes there. One more. And then it goes upwards like that. And then last but not least, we're going to be adding in a line just there. So now's the time to go over it in pen if you haven't done so already, and then erase all the pencil marks. Now for some shading. So first of all, we're going to be shading the area that the hippo is walking on. So let's just draw some shadow in here. There we go. In between the toes. And there's shadow underneath the head. Just using a series of horizontal lines here. Just like that. You can add some grassland in the background if you like, just to give it some context. Or you could put your hippo next to a lake or a river. Anyway, so next I'm going to be drawing the shadow. So this other leg that's just tucked in behind, I'm just drawing a series of lines that are really, really close together so that it makes it look really dark. Okay, I'm just going in between the toes as well, just like so. Just like that. Now I'm going to be adding some shadow in just under here, just below the crease. And then in between the toe areas here. And just on this side of the leg. All in the same direction, just little dashes. That's all that we need to do to show the shadow. Okay, now underneath here as well. And then underneath the tummy. all in the same direction. And then especially here. So I'm making these a little bit larger. And on the back of the leg as well. In between the toes, just like before. And then obviously this other hind leg is going to be in a lot of shadow. Just like that. I'm actually going to do some cross hatching on this one, which means I'm going to go in the other direction. You might see me use this technique on my other videos. There we go. That makes it super dark. Now we're going to be drawing a couple of curved lines just to show that the tummy's rounded. So I'm drawing these curved lines just by moving from my wrist here. Then a few more. And then just coming upwards here. Just like that. Then we can use the same technique for the legs, just using curved lines, just really, really lightly, pen, just to make it look more 3D, more rounded, just like that. Same on the back leg, just like so. I'm then going to add some shading just here. And just behind the ear area. And then here on the nose. Just like that. And this area is in shadow as well. Excellent. I'm just going to colour in inside the ears. And just add a little bit more shadow down here. And then a few more curved lines around here. And there we have our finished hippo drawing. Well done for drawing it all and staying to the end. You've done so well. Next week we're going to be drawing an oryx, a type of antelope. So look out for that tutorial. If you haven't done the other ones in the Safari Challenge, check out the playlist here now. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like if you've enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.